What's good production?
Of the white Hennessy, I say, for me, I'm for real. it goes. Like a Burrito. Only Burrito. Make your finger put that cocky on my body. Give me spit to make it sloppy. What you like about me? For you to make me wifey. Hotter than a hottie.
Start here in a minute. So if you guys want to get to your stations, it is already 10:07. How's everybody doing? You guys okay? So before we get started, are we live?
We are live.
Oh, we're live. Okay, cool, perfect. Nobody online. It's all good. There's going to be people watching this later, so I'm excited. So hello everybody. So today we are going to be going to the Caribbean. Who's ever been to the Caribbean? Raise your hand. Of course Martin has. Of course Martin has. And of course Cynthia has. She's been everywhere. Miss Travel Bug over there. So the Caribbean is super exciting because it is actually one of the cultures that Jamal, everybody remember Chef Jamal? That's where his family's from and everything like that. So I'm excited to actually have to show you guys it. I was hoping he was going to be here, but unfortunately he is out sick. And that's not cool. So best wishes to Jamal and feeling better later. But I'm gonna do my best to kind of recreate his flavor. I forgot to shave my head, so I'm not gonna be your Jamal today. I'll be my best substitute. All right.
Does shaving your head make you more Caribbean?
It makes you more Jamal.
Oh, there you go.
All right, so of course, like anything else, we're gonna go over safety first, and then we'll do like a little recap, and then of course we'll get into cooking. So who's excited for cooking? Whoop, whoop. That's why we're all here, right?
Best.
All right. So first thing, of course, is for those of you who are in person, everybody knows where the hand washing sinks are. Please point to it if you know where it is. Perfect. Thank you. Everybody knows what to do in case of an emergency. Who do we talk to? Point to that person. Perfect. Love it. If you need to have Band-Aids or anything like that, who do we talk to? Cynthia, no, not you, buddy. Cynthia, perfect. She has the first aid kit, something like that. And those of you at home, make sure you guys also have an adult there present because that is one of our rules. Super important. In case of fires, again, we go back to Martin and Amy are going to be our two people who are going to be going to in case of fire. At home, if you have an adult there, that person should have a strategy on how to get you out in case of a fire. All right, in case of fire also, do everybody know where the fire extinguisher is located at? Say right here and wave your hands so people know. There it is, fire extinguisher located over there. For those of you at home, you should have a fire extinguisher in your house. If you don't, you should talk to your parent about that. All right, so let's do a little bit of a couple generic rules of safety. So I want to make sure everybody knows. First one, of course, is going to be, like we talk about every week, have adult present. Washing your hands, so knowing where your hand washing is, 20 seconds.
20 seconds in between the nails, around the wrist, all the way up.
Exactly. Prepare your ingredients and also measure them. So we have them all prepped. You guys see all your ingredients? Point to where your ingredients are. If you don't know where they are, please take a look at your table. It should be right there. Thank you. They're already pre-portioned, so they're ready to go. Next, any leftovers we have, make sure if you guys are taking any leftovers home, get in the refrigerator within the next 2 hours so you don't have any foodborne illnesses. That's super important. Always assume everything is hot, so we have hot pads. Everybody can identify their hot pads. If you don't know where it's at, please grab it and shake it in the air. You can stand up and grab it now. I want you guys to grab it, shake it in the air, shake it in the air. I want to see your hot pads. Those of you at home, shake your hot pads, put it in the air. Perfect, thank you. Next, we are going to also clean as we go. So we have our sanitizing solution. And do you remember our ratio?
Yes, we have a tablespoon of
Bleach.
bleach to a gallon of water.
Perfect. And there should be a little infographic everybody can see. Beautiful. All right, so we have our sanitizing solution. We also have, if you don't have bleach or you don't have a sanitizer, we can also use vinegar or lemon juice. Those are both acidic and they can kill germs, so that's really important.
Soapy water is also good.
Soapy water.
Soapy water
Soapy
works.
water, can't go wrong. Keep meat separate. So today our protein is going to be fish. So we're gonna keep our fish separate on the side in a little baggie. Perfect, beautiful. And then, of course, last but not least, most important one, please take your time. The last thing we want anyone to do is accidentally hurt themselves. So, of course, we're also going to be working with hot oil today. So the most important thing is please take your time whenever we're frying anything because oil burns are not good. Now, it is important that we also talk about in case of emergency. So in case of an oil burn, we will always have a sink to run to because we want to get water on it immediately. We'll have a burn kit ready to go. Cynthia, you have your burn kit? Perfect. All right. Those of you at home, make sure you have a burn kit or some antibiotic ointment or even some ice ready in case of a burn because those things can happen. It's not going to always happen, but it can. But in case of burn, you always go in, get cold water on it, get some ice on it to stop the cooking process because your hand is technically cooking or your arm or whatever is technically cooking. And we get some ointment and get all the antibiotics and get it wrapped up and ready to go. And understand this, if you accidentally burn yourself or you cut yourself or anything like that, it's okay. It happens. These things are part of the cooking process, and even the best chefs burn themselves. So don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm a horrible chef. No, Gordon Ramsay burns himself. So then you know that. I've seen it happen. All right, any questions for anybody? You guys ready?
A little bit about what we did last week.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Get
did
into it.
anybody get a chance to make the pizza?
Who made pizza last week?
Nice, I love it. Did it turn out well? Awesome.
What'd you put on your pizza? Pepperoni?
Yeah. Perfect.
So pepperoni, black olives, peppers, and mushrooms.
Nice.
And cheese, a lot of cheese, I'm guessing. Some mozzarella. Oh, I love mozzarella. Who loves mozzarella?
I love mozzarella.